Hey everybody, this is Steve Long, fixing it with the Long Bros. I'm getting ready to order, or I did order this 382 fuel filter system for my bus. I've been without a system, and you know, we're trying to rebuild the bus, the engine, and redo the bus, and we're going to end up painting and all kinds of stuff, doing the inside better and all that, and maybe even some solar eventually. But first we got to get this engine running. But I wanted you to see what we are going to do. So we're going to order this, or we already did order it, and got a good deal on it because we ordered it from the company. I guess we did. Right, Mike?
I guess. I wasn't in here.
Oh, that's right. Well, anyway. Oh, shoot. Oh, good God. Anyway, this is who I called. And if you have a 671 Detroit, I don't know if you can see that very good. That's DAVCO, and the guy's name is Rich. And it's a fuel filter for the 671 Detroit. And it's got a heater. Heats the fuel in cold weather. Anyway, you can get what I'm gonna do is we're gonna have start out with this because the engine's in the garage, as you probably know, and we're gonna start out with the 2 microns filter. And I have, he's going to send me some 2 microns and some 7 microns. And we're going to, here's some of the statistics on it. Specs, as Mike just said. And we're going to end up with 2 filters on it, probably, like I asked Scott Crosby, he has this on his bus. And I asked him if he liked it, and he didn't answer me, but Tyler did. And if you know Bus Grease Monkey and Indiana Diesel, they are father and son, and they work on these 671 buses and or Detroit diesel buses. Not Detroit diesel buses, but
there's the website, DAVCO.com.
So I'm gonna have eventually 2 filters, but starting out with the one, this one, and then I'm gonna add another one. So I'll have this DAVCO, and then it'll go into the fuel filter, and then it goes out of the fuel filter. Then it'll go to another filter, a 2 micron. So I'll probably put the 7 micron in this eventually, this filter. And then another filter after the fuel pump to go into a 2 micron fuel filter, and then it'll go into the engine. So I'm gonna go with 2, but right now I'm just getting this one because I'll be putting clean fuel filter or fuel into the engine, because I'll be putting a gas can down on the floor in the garage and start this engine. But then when the engine is in the bus and it's getting fuel from almost 70-year-old fuel tank, I think we treated all that, but you know, still it's going to be dirty. Then you'll need 2 filters because this would clog up so fast. So this will be a 7 microns into a 2 micron fuel filter before it goes in the engine. Anyway, I thought you might be interested in that. I think it's I wish I'd have seen something like this and had help like this. But Tyler he suggested doing it the way I'm talking about, the 2 filters. Have this one and heat up the fuel, which up here in the Pacific Northwest it gets pretty cold, so it would help heating it up. So I think we're going to try to do that. I know it's coming and we're very happy about that. So get a hold of Rich. His name is Rich, and he has these filters, and he's going to hook us up with everything we need. So we're looking forward to getting that shipment in and then showing you all how it works. All right. Hope I wasn't too... remember, we're not mechanics. So I'm going to go out and to the garage now, and I'm going to make a little thing so you can see exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, thanks. Bye. Hey everybody, I'm out at the engine, the 671 Detroit diesel, and just going to walk through some of the things I was talking to you about in this video. I'm going to show you how we're going to do it by suggestions of Bus Grease Monkey Scott Crosby and his son Tyler. Scott Crosby has this DAVCO filter that we're going to be putting on here. But what we're going to do, the engine is in the garage, as you can see. So I'm just going to start with one filter and put it at, put the 2 micron filter in there. And what we're going to have is this is the fuel pump. And so I'm going to have a can sitting on the ground. Here's a can. I guess this is how I'm going to do it. Full of diesel. And then a line going out of the can. And I'm going to have the DAVCO filter system sitting here some way, somehow. I'm not sure how I'm going to do that. But anyway, I'm going to put it right in here somewhere. And then it's going to go into the... Now, I don't know. Like I said, I'm not a mechanic. I don't know which is the end. So we'll have to figure that out. Maybe this was the end. Anyway, I don't know. If anybody knows which is the in and which is the out, that'd be great. So anyway, the filter will be here. The DAVCO filter will be here. And let's just say this is the in. Maybe this is the in. I don't know. Anyway, let's say this is the in and this is the out. So it sucks fuel from the can through the filter, the DAVCO filter, into the pump, out the pump, and into the engine, like this, like a soul. Let's just say that's the way it works. And then it goes into the engine up here, goes through all the injectors and everything, and then here's the return line. Now see, I didn't know any of this. I'm just learning it all. So it goes out the return and back into the can. So we'll have to have that. So let's walk through that again. The diesel can. A line out of the diesel can, diesel fuel, through the DAVCO 382 filter, into the pump. See how that is? Then out of the pump, into the engine, through the... Well, I can't get that off right now with one hand. Into the fuel injectors and into the engine, through the pistons and all that stuff. You all know that. Then there's a return, extra fuel. It goes back out this line, See that says R, return. It's the lower rung here on this. And then out of the, to the return, back to the can. So, anyway, that's what we're doing. That's what we got that coming in the next few days. Excited about that. And some of you folks, I don't know, they drilled a hole right there. If you know why they did that, you can tell me. That's so for B730. So this is a, man, I don't know. This will be, I think this will go, I don't know. We'll figure that out later. Anyway, that's a new rebuilt starter. You got the new oil filter system. Water will go into here through the from the radiator. Anyway, and this, if I'm not guessing, I'm thinking it's a shut off if the engine overheats, and this will go to connection on the bus if the bus is in here. So if the engine overheats, gets too warm, this automatically shuts the engine off. I don't know if that's the way it works, and if anybody, if I'm saying anything wrong, you can write it all down. Let me know. That's what I'm thinking, because we're gonna get all the lines we need. New lines. We got a bunch of this stuff over here. Not sure where everything goes, but we'll figure it out, and if we have to get other things, we'll get those too. So anyway, we're working through it, and I wish I was better at it, but if you want to learn something and maybe teach me something along the way, that'd be great too. Anyway, just trying to get things done, and if I do it wrong, I hope someone will say something on our YouTube channel. So subscribe if you like what, if you want to learn or help me along the way. You can say, don't do that, you dummy. I'd appreciate it. Yeah, and those of you who don't know what's going on, we totally rebuilt this. Well, we had a hand in it. It was hands-on, but I didn't know what was going on. Anyway, you can look back on some old videos, and it was rebuilt, totally rebuilt, all new parts, everything, in 2013, 2014. And then Leon, our ex-brother-in-law, was not well enough to continue on, really, and so we took it, and then he passed short time after all that. So we took it to a few different shops, and this connection, I think, goes to the pump, air pump. I'll show you the air pump, and it froze up. I'm not sure why. It was working perfectly, but it froze up, and we're thinking because of the soda and everything. Anyway, we're gonna either have to rebuild that one. I got another one too. Where's that? Oh, it was outside. Anyway, if anybody knows about that, how to rebuild them, or if they even have, or if I just need to unseize it, because you can't turn it. And if you take it apart, I would want to probably rebuild it and put new everything in it if you had. But it worked great. It was the one that was originally on the bus. So if anybody knows anything about that, would appreciate your comments on that. And we have another one that I got from Leon. Anybody want to work out? Anyway, we got another one that we got from Leon. I think it's out here. Yeah, there it is. And there's that one. I don't know what that one is. So anyway, we have a couple of them. We're going to try to start our lawnmower here. It was getting oil, or I was getting fuel in the oil. And it happened all of a sudden. I checked it yesterday, and there was, the oil was more full than it should have been. It was over full. And the oil smelled like gas. So anyway, Mike's gonna try to start.
The solenoid. They say the solenoid was not closing or opening.
So we ordered all that stuff. But we're gonna try to
I need to get a pair of needle nose.
put a new fuel filter on it. Anyway, there's that. All right, talk to you later. Bye.
I came from the mud. There's dirt on my hands. Strong like a tree. There's roots where I stand. Oh, I've been running from the law. Hope they won't shoot me down soon. They sing on a sleepless night. Try to catch me howling at the moon.